Hello friends, welcome to another stream. Welcome to the flight deck. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a stream, or it's been close to 2 weeks, and my last stream ended up in a software crash. We just took off and my computer just gave up. So let's hope today's going to be a little bit better. I am seriously hoping that it's going to be better. But we have a gorgeous flight today. We're flying with EasyJet. We're currently at London Stansted Airport, and currently, just to give you an idea, we are flying with real time and real weather, and the weather currently in Stansted is 30 degrees. It did hit 32 earlier, but I'm currently based in the UK and I'm sweating, so it's a warm one. Definitely it's a warm one. And we are flying to Zurich. Dear friends, we're flying to Zurich, Switzerland. So to give you a brief of today's flight, we have a flight time of 1 hour and 23 minutes. Our altitude is going to be 35,000 feet. We've got 125 passengers on board. Our cost index is 56, and in terms of fuel, we're going to have about 6,045 kilograms of fuel on board. So hopefully gearing up for a nice, smooth, sunny flight. The only downside of our situation currently is we're not using ATC. I'm trying to get VATSIM to work with my Mac. It does work on Mac, but my computer's struggling as it is in terms of frame rate, so we will try to use VATSIM and see how that goes. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and prepare the aircraft, and if you guys like nice chilled kind of aviation replicating streams, then hopefully you will enjoy our flight today. We're replicating everything apart from ATC basically, so we want everything to be as professional as possible, and we want it to be fun. And also, I love the views. Even if I'm flying virtually, the views are really, really cool. So our flight plan is already in here. Currently, we have to pretend that passengers are boarding. We're using X-Plane. I don't have any other plugins where you can see real people. But I am soon going to start using Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that will add some more realism to the experience. Let's go ahead and start the APU because we want to start getting a few other bits done. Seatbelt signs are on, no smoking signs are on as well. Let's get this beauty started. That's what I want to check. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go to flight plan, and we want to set up our departure and arrival. So we are departing from London Stansted Airport. We are using runway 04 via the Nugb1S departure. Okay. Now, as I said, we're not using ATC, so we're going to just go ahead and put our destination information as well. So for those of you who are new here, I'm using Navigraph charts, so I've got all my charts on my iPad here. So Zurich runway 14 is going to be our arrival runway. Via BLM 3G. Oh, I can hear the doors closing. Clement, how's it? I got to join after a long time. Glad to be here. Clement, it's not just you, it's me as well. Like, that sounded like a breakup line. I didn't mean for that to happen. I haven't streamed in about a week and a half, close to 2 weeks. My last stream was a disaster. Everything just crashed halfway through. I am hoping the same thing doesn't happen today. It might do. If it does, I'm going to bed. If it doesn't, we're in for a treat. So yeah, last stream was not great, but here we are today. Yeah, the reason I didn't stream last weekend is because I was at Silverstone for the Formula 1 Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix. and I was surrounded by really awesome VIP helicopters. My job now, I'm a creative director, creative person. I do like content creation and video production and things, and I get to work with a lot of real life helicopters. So a lot of you guys on my socials said that you're interested in more helicopter content, so I will start incorporating that, because why not? Apparently you guys want to see more of it. Runway 14 by BLM 3G. Why can I not find it? AMI 14. Clement, yeah, man, you got to stick around then, because I really don't want it to crash. It's crashed on me like 3 or 4 times, but never on a live stream. Oh, it's so frustrating. After like you go through everything to set everything up, and you got the departure and everything's cool, and just so annoying. Why ILS 14? Why is it not letting me? My arrival BLM 3G. Why? Why are you doing this? Let's put GIP 14. Let's do that, and let's use this and change a few bits here. In the meantime, let's make an announcement just to keep the passengers happy. 10 minutes, bro, calm down. We've got stuff to do still. The weather is forecast to be fine. It is boiling hot. Okay, I just want to check. Does that make sense? Problem about hawks in the blah 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 blah. Gilta man. Right, let's get a. Another announcement. I don't want the late EasyJet. 1 second. Let me change announcement pack, because this is a bit annoying. EasyJet. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen. It really helps the stream and the channel. And if you like aviation content, there's a ton of awesome content I'm working on. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you like that kind of stuff. BLM, okay. Oh, that's all done. Perfect. That's all in there. Okay, awesome. I'm happy with that. Go back to ARC. We can keep that at 20. Right, what's the aircraft looking at? We can close all the doors. Right, we can close that. Okay, happy with that.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Well, thank you, sir. Okay, the weather is beautiful. We've got 30 degrees here in London, and Zurich is about 29, I think. What's the weather in Zurich? 29 degrees Celsius, so that's awesome. So a few more things we want to do to set everything up here. So our current QNH here in London Stansted is 1016. Excellent.
Doors are still opened, or the GPU or the ASU is still connected.
Yes.
I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected.
You're correct. You're
then
correct.
I will proceed.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. You're correct. I get the point. I get it.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
1016. That's done. We said our cruising altitude is, what is it? 35,000 feet. So we've got a flight time of about an hour and a half. So that should be cool. 35. Okay, how's the aircraft looking? Okay, we're ready for pushback. Oh, let me give you guys the information. I keep forgetting to do that. Where is it? Volanta. Let me just plan a flight, get everything set up here. Add flight plan. Yes, indeed. So I'm just going to put the information so you guys can actually follow along where we are, what our altitude is, and all that cool stuff. Let's refresh. Is it going to refresh? Let's see. Something's happening. It's still on non-applicable or not available, but that should update soon. Okay, cockpit preparation. We're doing this a little bit late again. Gear pins and covers have been removed. Fuel quantity is set to 6,080 currently. It was 6,100 before. That's fine. Seatbelt signs are indeed on. Yes, they are. ADIRs are all set to nav. Barrow ref is set on both. Firestar, hi, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing great. We'll chat more once we take off. I'll also tell you guys a little bit about the Formula 1 Grand Prix, which I just came back from. It was awesome. Before start checklist, parking brake is currently set. Takeoff speeds and thrust we haven't done yet. We should probably do that now. Let's do that now. We're going to request takeoff information. I actually miss flying. I haven't done it in about a week and a half. Let's see if I'm going to remember what I'm doing, because there is a small chance I won't remember anything. And there's an even bigger chance the landing's going to suck. Unless you practice all the time, honestly, you lose it. We want flex take. Yeah, that's not what we want. No, go back. Flex takeoff. To a 9.6, and we've got our V speeds. The rotate speed is 139. V1 speed is 139 also. So okay, we can start our pushback. Let's start pushing back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go and bypass pin inserted.
Hey, bro.
Release parking brake.
Calm yourself. Parking brake is released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Why, thank you very much. We're going to start with ignition. We're going to start with engine number 2. Let's look at that beauty start up. Okay. Beacon light. No, beacon light on immediately. Before start checklist is indeed complete. Parking brake, takeoff speeds and thrust. Windows closed. Beacon is on. After start, we'll come back to that in a second. Firestar finally found a small creator. Every other lives I checked today are popular. Well, thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment, probably not, but I am taking it as a compliment. For now, I'm a small creator, yes. Kranthiki, sure. Hey, what's up, bro? It's me. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen. It helps lift up the stream from the depths. No worries, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for popping by. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a great time. Okay, here we go. Oh, please, I really hope the stream doesn't crash today. Fun fact, guys, I used to work at Stansted Airport. Not exactly in the airport, in a hotel. In this hotel. That one right there. Can you see it? That one there. It's called Hampton by Hilton. Whoa. Let's... There we go.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Yes, indeed.
Disconnecting tows. Stand by.
I think it's an EasyJet SOP to actually start taxiing on one engine. But I'm going to go ahead and start both. Engine number 1. think everything's under control for now. Who knows? We will... I'm sure I'll forget a bunch of stuff. And everything will go wrong, but hey.
Cell is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you very much. Okay. Right. Excellent stuff. Whoa, let's put that there. Let's put that there. Right, we'll start preparing for our departure here. What does this say? Nothing. I missed a bunch of announcements. It's fine. Okay. Excellent. So, after start checklist, let's go ahead. We love our checklists here. Turn off the APU now. Put on our taxi light. After start, anti-ice, definitely not needed. ECAM status is checked. Pitch trim, 29.6. And rudder trim is neutral. So our taxi checklist is the next thing we're going to do. So we're going to start with our flight control checks. We're going to look at this screen here, which will tell us our flight control checks. So let's bring that in a bit. Okay, full left and center, full right, center, full forward, center and full aft, center. That's good. Now rudder pedals, full left, center, full right, center. Okay, flight checks are complete. We're going to do flaps 1. It is flaps 1, yep. Radar and PWS. On an auto, engine mode select is on normal. ECAM memo takeoff no blue. We will continue that as we taxi. For the time being, taxi checklist is, well, partially complete. Let's go. Off we go to Zurich. So as we're taxiing, we can go ahead and carry on the rest of the taxi checklist. So we will put our auto brake to max. We are going to arm our spoilers. Now I've got cabin crew check and takeoff configuration. We'll do those in a second. So far so good. Great, you guys have got the information on the screen. That's good. It's good stuff. Tap on the brakes. Got a lot of other EasyJet planes here. And for some reason, a small jet from Delta. Which is never going to make sense to me. Yeah, that's the hotel I used to work at, that one right there. Inform the cabin and we'll check our takeoff config. Cool, everything's looking good. So far so good. So rotate speed we said is 139. Although I find like helicopters really fascinating, and I do, they are awesome machines. There's just something about commercial aviation like this, like jets like this, there's just something that is always going to be, for me, it's just going to be my favorite. For me, like the bigger the plane, the better. A380s, like 777, 747, all those, this 787 as well. I love those planes so much because they're so big. When you're going on like a transatlantic vacation and you're on the plane for like 11 hours and you can walk around the cabin and you got food and you know, that whole experience for me is just the best. Let's go to Zurich. Guys, it is boiling today in the UK. And the UK is not built for heat. Why does no one have AC anywhere? We're all suffering in the UK. The majority of us here with no access to AC. It's like torture. Nev, AC in Europe. Well, we need AC, man. Like, so hot. I used to like I used to live in Greece. I even spent a lot of time in like Los Angeles and California. Like everyone's got AC. Even in Greece, more people have AC than here. Clement, is it the A320neo? It is the A320neo, and it's a beautiful plane. I love the A320neo. I want to get some more Boeing hardware and then I'll start flying the 737 again. I don't really want to fly the 737 with an Airbus setup. It's just not as enjoyable. It's what I always used to do, but I don't really want to do more of it. I'm kind of like, those days are over. I don't think that takes us to the runway. Okay, little bit of a taxi, but all good. Also, what do you guys think of the scenery in this airport? I think it's the first payware airport that I ever bought. Not that I have that many. I think I have 2 or 3. I definitely have Stansted and Manchester, and I've got a freeware Heathrow, but it's really cool. Okay, we're gonna go here. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. Seats for departure. Thank you. Okie dokie. Let's just slow down a little bit. We don't need to completely stop. but okay, I think we did completely stop. We want to turn on our lights here. Let's start these bad boys and let's go. Let's depart London Stansted and Zurich, Switzerland. Here we come. As we said, our rotate speed is 139. Now this is the point where it crashed during the last stream. Let's hope it doesn't do the same. Let's slow down. Just go. Okay. Stabilize engines. Yeah, and manflex. Doesn't want to stay in the center. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, and rotate. There we go. We have a positive rate. Gear is going up. Okay, it was a little bit not very stable, but we did it in the end. Here we go. There's London Stansted. Right, we are climbing beautifully. TCAS, sorry about that. Okay, we're bringing the lever back to climb. I can't understand what he's saying. Is he saying we're landing in 10 minutes? Because that, I'm telling you now. He's saying, what is wrong with you? Scrap that. That did not happen. This happened. That's not right. That is not right. Let me get another announcement pack. One sec. Let's go with this one. Sounds a bit better. So far we haven't crashed. The computer is so hot. So crazy hot. It's a warm one, guys. It's definitely a warm one. Right. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to climb. Yep, flaps up. Shut up. It's an annoying sound, isn't it? Also, this particular livery, this particular plane has got a very nice interior as well. Like, pretty accurate EasyJet livery, and we've got the cool safety cars there as well. Right, let's just see. We're at 7,000 feet. We're going to set that to standard, and when we reach 10,000, we will turn off our landing lights. And now we chill and enjoy the views. It is very hot here in the UK. I know I said that, but it is hot. Okay, we're going to turn off that, and this, and that, and that. Strobe and stay on. Beacon on. And never on. Here we are. What do you think? Does X-Plane suck as much as people online say? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So why are we not flight following here? I can't remember if I've landed in Zurich before in the sim. I don't think. I can't remember. Maybe. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about the reason why I didn't stream on the weekend. So as I said, I was at Silverstone. So we'll just let cabin crew start their service and the fasten seatbelt signs can come off. Beautiful, beautiful day out. I was at Silverstone and I've never been to a Formula One race before. Everything was awesome, really cool to see the race. I got to see like Lewis Hamilton and obviously everyone else, and it was just really cool, very cool experience. I spent a lot of time at the VIP heliport, so there were helicopters coming and going. That was awesome. There's only one downside, and I didn't realize that the very famous Formula One sound, that really high-pitched, high-revving engine sound that used to be so loud that it used to like vibrate in your chest when the cars would pass by. I never got to experience that, and I didn't realize a few years ago they've changed the engines now. So They're a lot quieter. They don't rev as high, so they don't have that iconic Formula One sound anymore. So yeah, I'm just a bit gutted I didn't get to experience that. But other than that, fantastic weekend. So let's see what our ETA is. 7:14 Zulu. 1 hour and 13 minutes. We'll be landing. Let's enjoy the views in the meantime. There are worse ways to enjoy one's evening. This is quite peaceful and serene to just enjoy virtual traveling. We didn't lock the cockpit door. Don't want anyone coming through there. It's interesting how the sound changes from the cockpit to the cabin. We're about 26,000 feet and counting. I'm so chilled out when I'm looking out the window here, like pretending I'm flying, that it literally just, it chills me out so much I just start yawning so much. Those views are awesome. I think we're pretty much like over central London. Kind of. Yeah, we're pretty much over London now. Here we go, still climbing up to 35,000. That's a cool view going through the clouds. How thick are these clouds? We're almost at cruising altitude and we're still stuck in a layer of cloud. Just quickly going through my chart information just to see what the missed approach procedure is. So the missed approach says initial climb clearance is 4,000 feet. Climb straight ahead. At D5, 1 ICL past the station. Oh, ICL 1 kilometer, right? Past the station. I thought that was a waypoint. Turn left. That sounds like a VOR clearance. Turn left, max 210 knots. Minimum bank 20 degrees onto 359, heading to intercept R231. At D7, continue to climb to 7,000 to Amiki. Okay, we've already got that on our... We've already got that on our plan. Okay, it's a little bit mountainous around Zurich where we're going to be landing. Not too bad. We've got some... In terms of altitude, the highest around our area seems to be 3,000 feet, but we're not going to get that far. So... should be interesting. Should be interesting. Oh, there we go. We're above the clouds. Interesting. So I just realized I'm looking at the actual OFP here. And we're step climbing up to 390. So although we're currently at 350, I'm going to clear it to 390. But I don't know, when are we going to 390? Here. Okay. Just this bit here. Gelter. Can I plug that now? Anyway, we've cleared that, so if that needs to happen, that's fine. I want to get more used to actually using the real OFP. And I can even sign it. My dispatcher was Christy Holman. pretty cloudy, isn't it? Alright, that's enough of me studying the OFP. Some more cloudage. Feels nice to be flying this high. All good and smooth so far. There's an airport below us. Right there. Looks like the thick clouds have pretty much finished for now. You can even see the rays of sun and the shadows from the clouds on the ground. I think X-Plane has done such a fantastic job of replicating those views. I think it's really, really impressive. He's so chilled out. And that's us. That's us from the ground. It's cool, you can even hear the birds in the background. Well, that's cool. $277 miles out. Step now. Is that what we're supposed to... What does the OFP say? Pogsy. Where's Pogsy? Oh, it's exactly where we are. So Pogsy, we reach 39,000 and then... top of descent. We'll go from there. Okay, fair enough. So we're climbing from 35 up to flight level 390. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Interesting. Just Aviation Guy, welcome man, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat as well. It's nice and chilled now. Just been enjoying the scenery, not even been talking much. Just chilling, just enjoying the views. We are flying from London Stansted to Zurich, Switzerland. That's the flight today, and we're just over halfway through. I think we've got, let's see. Oh, we're gonna get there ahead of schedule. Yeah, boy. It's because it's me flying. I don't mess around. No delays with the flight director. What did I want to look at? Oh yeah, so the time is 6:35. Yeah, about roughly 45 minutes left of just chilling and enjoying the scenery here. I'll actually show you guys the map. If I open Volante, I can actually show you where we are. So here's the UK. So we left from Stansted, kind of did this big left turn here, kind of flew over London, and here we are now. Waypoint Pogsy, passing France, and then into Switzerland. And we're landing on runway 14, which, if I'm not mistaken, is this one here. Runway 14. So we're going to land here. That is a big old airport. So yeah, that's where we are. I can't make it smaller than that. It's annoying. Anyway, gives you a rough idea. Let's see what today's landing is going to be like. Haven't done this in a couple weeks, so I'm probably going to be a little bit rusty. So we're at 39,000 feet now. I really think if I was an airline pilot, I would struggle. If I had a nice long cruising period of time, I'd struggle not to fall asleep. If I had that view and I was just chilling and everything was on point, everything's good, it's just so easy to just enjoy life a little bit. Okay, so our top of descent is at 6:51 Zulu, so that's in exactly 10 minutes. So I'm going to start prepping my destination data. I'm actually going to put it in because why not? Okay, so Zurich, Switzerland. The altimeter is 1015. The temperature is currently 28 degrees Celsius. Our winds, we've got 90 degrees at 5 knots. And in terms of decision altitude, (1602), so 1,600 into that's not right though, because it's got the straight in landing. Yeah, probably because of the terrain. We're going to put that in there anyway, so that'll be fine. Okay. Look at that, beautiful views. Starting to look a little bit mountainous here, I think. Or not, is that just greenery? I don't know, no, it looks kind of hilly. Looks kind of hilly. Top of descent is in about, what, 7 minutes? Let's do it, let's get this bird on the ground. We'll just have to sit and wait until we can descend. Let's chill. Got to wait until we can descend. Just chilling. The view from out there is not as cool as the view from out the aircraft window. Very warm today. Well, the software hasn't crashed yet, so that's good news. Now just got to wait until we can descend. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen and subscribe to the channel if you like aviation content. I've got a lot of cool videos on the way. Working very hard behind the scenes to make some cool stuff. Not long left now until we can start our descent. Not long left. We're getting there even faster than we planned. I'm a good virtual pilot. Look at that. Our passengers are going to be very happy today. Very happy indeed. 6:51. Good 4 minutes, and then we can start our descent into Zurich. I'm going to clear us down to 3,000. And then we can start our managed descent in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, we'll do what we do best and chill. Just waiting. Got like 3 minutes to go. Two minutes left. We're getting there. 2 minutes before we can start our descent. I need a coffee. That's what I need. Top of descent reached. Yeah, boy. And down we go. There we go. We have begun our descent into Zurich. It's happening. It is happening. And so far we're arriving around, I don't know, like 4 or 5 minutes ahead of schedule. That's what you get when you fly with the flight director. You get there early. So far. So our landing time is going to be around 7... What was it? 7:12 Zulu. That's what, like 20 minutes? We'll be landing in 20 minutes. I'm going to do my best to butter this landing. It's been a week and a half, almost 2 weeks since my last stream. There's a possibility that the landing will suck. But we'll try to avoid that from happening. That is a proper dive. Okay, let me see if I'm going to do what I did last time and trust the aircraft to slow down on its own. Oh, look, we're still saving time. Yeah, boy. Okay. What am I looking at here? So we want to check the speeds. So when we get to ZH404, we're at 240, 410, 216, 414, 212. So basically by Osnum, 146. 131. We'll try. We'll try to trust it. Here we go, starting to look a bit more hilly now. As we descend towards Zurich. I am tired today, wow. I should have had a coffee. Okay, we are approaching the end of the flight today. Okay, we are descending quite quickly. "66 miles out." Right, we're going to go ahead and... well, let's inform the cabin to prepare the cabin for landing. Zurich 1015 is now the HPA. Let's go ahead and put it in. Okay, so our approach checklist, let's get it done now. So we've got barrier ref is set 1015, it's set on both sides. Seat belts are on. Minimums are set 1602. Auto brake, let's go ahead and set that to low. Engine mode select is normal. Approach checklist is complete. Okay, let's land this baby in Zurich. That was a nice, smooth, virtual flight. Happy with that so far. Okay, 11,300 feet. We are getting somewhere. 38 miles out. Excellent stuff. I've been sitting down way too long. Oh, I'm not very comfortable. Whoa. Let me prepare myself for a butter landing. I'm going to put it in my head, that's it. Butter landing. A lot of other landings sucked. But we're going to butter this one. We have to be positive. Beautiful time to fly. Look at that beautiful sunset. slowly slowing down. Does that look cool or what? Okay, we're under 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn on our lights. Hopefully we should be able to see the airport somewhere behind us. Is that it there? That's it there. So the airport is just there behind us. Gonna wait to slow down a bit more, then we'll start lowering some flaps. Can even see the cars there on the road. Right, we're still at 240 knots. We need to really start slowing down. We're 19 miles out. See, that's what I mean. It's like, it just feels so last minute. Okay, let's keep slowing down. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Runway 14. Are we going to slow down or what? 212. Okay. Flaps 1. I'm going to leave the landing checklist until last minute. Hey, welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat. How you doing? I'm stressing here because the plane is slowing me down very last minute. We're like 12 miles out and only at flaps 1. I need to arm the approach. I'm doing great, yeah. Apart from this stressful experience right here, I'm doing very, very well. Thanks for asking. Okay, we're still at flaps 1, and we are 10 miles out.
2,500.
I know.
2,000.
I know that's your fault. That is your fault. See how last minute. I don't like the way that this airplane does that last minute. We're gonna go gear down. And flaps 3. Welcome to the stream, Edward. Great to have you here, man. Great to have you here. We're gonna go flaps full. Then we need to quickly do our
2,500.
landing checklist. So go around altitude is we're gonna set it now. We said 5,000, right? We said 5,000, 5,000, 4,000. Landing altitude is 4,000. No landing altitude, missed approach. 4,000. Cabin crew has been advised. ECAM memo, landing no blue. Gears down, signs on. Cabin ready. Spoilers armed. Flaps set. Landing checklist is complete. Maybe I was panicking too much. Maybe I still had plenty of time to start bringing the flaps down now. But it's like, I don't know, it just feels very, very last minute, you know? Quite mountainous here in Zurich. Right. I'm getting rid of the chart because I want to have a clear view of where I'm going. Okay. So far so good. We've got a slight crosswind of 8 knots. Hopefully that won't trouble us too much. Are we very close to terrain? Okay, let's do this.
Above.
Checked.
200. Minimum.
Continue. Low.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
I feel that looked smoother than it was. Still felt a little bit firm. But it's okay. I don't think that was overly terrible. I don't think that was overly terrible. I think that was okay. Right, let's tap on the brakes without pulling to one side. Let's try to take it easy here. Take it easy. Come on, do a good landing. What I most of my landings suck. Yeah, I know that. Okay, let's tap on the brakes. We can turn off the lights that we don't need. Come on, taxi. And turn on the APU. We can't get a perfect landing every time, but we can certainly try. So we have to go this way around. And then we're going to take a right turn. We're going to go there. We're going to park close to that 747. Considering how tired I feel today, and knowing I haven't streamed in close to 2 weeks, I think that was all right. Were all these planes here before? I'm gonna go next to that KLM, which is what gate is that? E43. One, come on, there we go. Parking brake is set. That can come off. Beacon can come off. That can go down. APU's available, so we can go ahead and kill the engines. Okay, now we can go ahead and... Is that going to come to us automatically? Yeah, boy. Awesome. Okay, let's analyze this landing now before we end the stream. Where are we? So let's open Volanta. Complete flight. This feels like bingo to me. I don't know what number I'm going to get. Review your flight. Landing rate minus 231. That is not too bad. That is not too bad at all. Minus 231 is okay. It's not complete butter, but it's not a slammer either. I am happy with that. Let's go back and hopefully, if my computer doesn't crash, let's see if we can replay that landing. And guys, don't forget to double tap the screen, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you like aviation content. Okay. Let's see. Yep, increasing flare a little bit, that's okay. I actually, at one point I had the side stick back fully and it wasn't flaring anymore. So I think because of the trim, that was probably the best it was gonna get. Let's see what other angles we have. Let's check from the tower. It's a bit of an awkward angle because there's a pillar in the way. Let's see what it looks like from here. Oh, please. Is the pillar going to be in the way the whole time? Dude. Pillar covered the most important part. Okay, let's try. That looked okay. That was fine. Quite simply, that was fine. Let's check it as a passenger. I love to see these passenger views. Didn't really deviate much from the center line either, so not too bad. Okay. Not terrible. We'll do one more from this view because that's quite a cool view. I'm actually happy with that. I'm actually happy with that. That was alright. Right, let's do one more view from the belly view, because this one's quite cool. I'm going to play that again because I accidentally pressed the button. Yeah, I needed to maintain the flare a little bit more because it went down before touchdown, but it was still... I mean, it's still fine. Still fine. Well, there we go, folks. That was today's flight from London Stansted to Zurich. A big thank you to everyone who was here and kept me some company. Thanks, guys, for joining the chat as well. Thanks to the new, I think, one new subscriber. So thanks to you. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Until then, fly safe. And I'll catch you soon. Take care.